So what's going on, Melanin Fitness Nation? This is Leslie again, and I got another kinfolk from Melanin Fitness Nation that I get to get all the tea on. This is Garrick. He is absolutely amazing, and we're going to put him in the hot seat and find a little bit about his fitness journey. So, Garrick, before we get started, I'm doing with this with everyone, right? I'm going to put you on the clock. You're going to have 60 seconds to tell us anything you want us to know about you. But you need to take up the whole 60 seconds or as much as possible. It can be anything health related, personally related. And guess what? We're on a 10-second countdown already. So you need to go ahead and get your mind right. I'm going to show you this timer when it starts. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yo, wow. Okay, so let's go through this. Born and raised in Atlanta, the metro area, because clearly some parts ain't Atlanta, but whatever. I'm from East Point, so East Point is definitely home of a lot of music related stuff. You know, you got Outkast, you got Escape, Tri-Cities, School of Arts was down there, so it was definitely a talented place to be in. Lived on Ben Hill Road. Why is that important? Because it taught me what Black really was. You know what I mean? It's just embracing like where we were, embracing the middle class of Blacks that sometimes didn't really get a light shine upon them. You know, we always saw in the media like, oh, the ratchetness or whatever, but like, what about, you know, the regular people, you know, like the 2-parent households, like, you know, the kids just going to school and doing their thing. So that's where I was, and I always
2, 1, done.
Okay.
That's it. You only had 60 seconds. That's
My
it.
bad. So yeah, I talk too much. So that was like, where do I start on this? Like, man, like
it's okay. We'll circle back. It's okay. No worries. No worries. I put you on a whole bunch of pressure, so it's okay. So tell us about yourself. Tell us something. We know you're an AT alien. You from East Atlanta. That is Atlanta. I know the song.
From East Point.
East Point. Okay, East Point. Okay, East Point. So tell us about yourself.
All right. So I found that important is because, like, man, it just really made me proud to be Black. So I love it. You know what I mean? Not to say that Black is better than white is better than Black. I just think it's special to just be like this particular race, this particular part of our history, to be able to accomplish all the things that we have done just as a people. And that kind of motivated me in my fitness journey because I was not a person that played sports. Growing up, I was in the band, you know. I mean, they say marching band is a sport, but I mean, not necessarily, but
Okay. What instrument did you play?
Man, I played too many of them.
Okay. Do you still play?
Last time I played was in a community band like some years ago, but that was it. So French horn, played tenor sax and jazz band. Also dabbled with like the clarinet and bass clarinet, stuff like that. I can play trumpet and I can play what was the other instrument? Oh God. I did it in marching band, mellophone, which is basically French horn, but yeah. So I was there.
That's amazing. You're so talented. Go ahead. Give us some more tea. Tell us about you. Tell us what else. You're only child. You got siblings.
Oh man. So I have a sister, but we're like 14 years apart. She's younger.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool. So I mean, most of my childhood was only child, but you know, by the time high school started, you know, here comes baby sis. And
nice. I'm pretty sure you're probably very protective, huh?
Too protective.
I live her best life.
Yeah, she cool. She lives in North Carolina now, so she's living it up, man. But of course, I'm about to go visit her like next week. Cause like, are you okay? All right, you good? Need anything? Like, you know, that's just how I am. So it's like having 2 dads. Like she pretty much got like 2 dads.
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. So tell us about your fitness journey. Segue us into your fitness journey. Tell us about it.
All right, so I think the first part of my fitness journey was it was tough, like as a kid, because I had breathing issues. It wasn't necessarily asthma, it's just once I started running, I didn't know how to breathe. Like, it was just, I don't know what was wrong with me. So I started very late in my fitness journey, man. I didn't really, like in college, I would do lift weights a little bit, but I was still like the skinny kid or whatever.
Okay.
But I could move, I was pretty athletic. I still had good footwork, what I'm saying? It's a couple times I went to like football practice just to train with them. And the dude was like, "You sure you don't want to play?" I was like, "Nah, I'm good, right?" you know, so that was
Okay.
like early on. But I think around 26, 27, I started picking up fitness. I started measuring myself off the Army PT challenge, fitness, physical training stuff. So I'm
Nice.
like,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm like, all right, I should be able to run a mile within this amount of minutes. I should be able to do this many push-ups. I should be able to do this many sit-ups. And so that's how I got started. Like, okay, if I could stay in line with this, and they have it by age groups, I should be all right. And then I was like, all right, cool. I want to start lifting weights. Well, the issue about lifting weights is I'm not consistent with it. Also, I don't like being stuck in the gym. Uh,
Okay.
and that's what led me to CrossFit, because CrossFit was one of those, they're just gonna throw anything at you. You might be outside, you might be inside, you're moving around, you know what I mean, at a pretty higher pace.
Okay.
Because I didn't like slowing down. Also, I didn't want to be a bodybuilder. I just wanted to be athletic. So
Okay.
I knew with that, the muscle will come as you grow and you continue with strength training. But there was nothing in me that wanted to be like a physique person or whatever. I just wanted to be athletic. I wanted to be flexible. I wanted to be able to move. So that's why I stuck with CrossFit for so long. And I've been doing CrossFit since 2016,
Nice.
on and off. But yeah, it was good. I did some competitions, local competitions. Some I won, some I lost, but it was all good, man. It was fun, man. I love the community. Um, is when you get attached to a gym, it's really like fam, you know. So I love that part of it. When the pandemic happened, things kind of went a little sour a bit. And then Rats, where was that? Summer of 2021. Had the old man injury, pulled my Achilles, completely clear. Yeah. So I am just now getting back into doing full wads. Um,
Okay.
I did a 5K. I've done a half marathon before, so I want to get back up to doing some, 5K, 10Ks, maybe not a marathon, but that'd be cool. Got a 5K coming up in October. Want to do another CrossFit competition at some point. Yeah.
We welcome you.
Thank you. This
We're
year, some
waiting.
I know you guys are. I know, man. I know.
Okay. Okay. So tell us about your injury. Um, so tell us, what was the toughest part like about overcoming your injury? Like, how did you get on the other side where you're at right now?
Honestly, the toughest part of my injury wasn't the working out. I was just happy to move. So once I got to a point where I could go to PT, I was good. It was the surgery, like the time period right after the surgery, that was the toughest part, because you can't do anything. Like, you have to let it heal, allow those ligaments to come back together before you start doing anything. And that was the hardest part, man, because you're stuck in your apartment or home, whatever. Like, the simple things of, all right, I just want to get up and go take a shower. Now I gotta roll around, all kind of stuff just to get in the shower, man. I'm like, all right, this is crazy. So those first 2 weeks were like after surgery were the hardest. But after that, once I started just moving a little bit, I was fine. Like, mentally, I was good.
Okay. So tell us what advice you would give somebody that is just starting their fitness journey.
Be consistent. Like, wherever you start is a great start. It doesn't matter, man. Like, just be consistent. Like, you're gonna grow. You got to give it time. Like, no one comes out of this thing just like boom. The first day, it'll never happen like that. Not even the first week. I remember when I first started CrossFit. Like, you could see the movements they were doing. Like, yeah, I can do that. But my muscles were not used to those movements at that pace. For that length of time. So you had to build up to it. So, like, I was there lifting 75 pounds in class with everybody else. Like, oh, they on 225. Why I gotta do 75? It's like, nah, just do this. and you get it. And then like, I would say, man, 6 months into it, just being consistent, going like every day and having my rest days, man, I was up to par. But you got to be consistent. Just be consistent.
Nice. I love it. So tell me what your least favorite move is in CrossFit.
Least favorite lunges.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Man, yeah, I hate lunges.
Favorite move.
Favorite move? Pull-ups.
Gosh, you're on the other side of the spectrum. Goodness gracious. Okay. So let's talk about what are 3 interesting facts about you?
Man, I have a very big heart. It's not for everyone, but like those who are close to me, like, like there's pretty much not too much anything I want to do. You know what I mean?
Note to your sister. Note to your sister. Get him. I'm just
Within reason, within reason. I mean, I love music, obviously, man. That's just my thing. And perseverance, man. Like I might get knocked down, but I never give up though. Yeah.
Perfect. I like that. I like that. Um, Tell us what your favorite snack is.
Favorite snack?
And it can be healthy, unhealthy,
Oh, it's
unorthodox,
definitely
whatever.
Krispy Kreme donuts, man. The original glaze.
Okay. The original.
Yeah, you gotta go to the original.
When is the last time you had one? Just
Right.
tell us.
Last month. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Okay. Cool. I like that. I like that. So tell us 2 mottos that you live by.
First one, God first, and for those who don't believe in God, like you gotta have something outside yourself to like keep you motivated, if that makes sense. Like
Cool.
I believe life is full of purpose. So you just gotta find you a purpose and really, really live that thing out. So that's why I say God first, because to me, God is about purpose, it's all. But yeah, for those, make sure you find a purpose and stick it out, man, because a lot of things in life was just kind of knock it down. So definitely purpose. My second motto is uh honestly, work hard, play hard. you
I like
know, you gotta be able to enjoy life, but at the same time work hard, get your priorities. So both of those gotta go in hand in hand.
all right. So let's talk about how in the heck did you find Melanin Fitness Nation community and what has kept you around for the long haul?
Okay. So when I started CrossFit, I was going to a gym in Smyrna and left that gym for a gym around the corner uh because it was a black CrossFit gym.
Yes. It's okay. That's
I
fine.
mean, you get tired of being the only dude in the class that's black, you know what I mean? And no knock on the other gym because it was a great gym, like it was.
Mhm.
But I was just like, you know what? Just kind of want to go with people for a second. I want to be able to do other things, and that's how I got to that particular gym. So fast forward about 2 or 3 years later, I saw a group and it had most of the people that I was in the gym with there. I think definitely one or two ladies that I knew of. Uh, Leslie, she's like one of my good friends from that gym. So I saw her, she was in it. I was like, okay, let me hop in here real quick and just kind of support because I realized the importance of the Black collective in the CrossFit space.
Nice.
So I love it, man.
Hey,
You guys have some great posts. I love the adaptive posts, man. It's like we like it's something there for everyone, man. I love it. So
thank you so much for being a part of our community.
yeah.
So, the next part of our interview is called Turning Tables.
Cool.
So, the tables are now turned.
Mhm.
You get to ask me any question you would like me to answer for you.
Okay. Um, I love what you guys are doing with the group. What do you see the next steps being?
Next steps, we are working on hosting a team competition in September. We are working on solidifying, well, I think we've solidified that today, actually. So we're working on some yoga events. So we're definitely going to be doing in-person yoga. I actually have found a Black male that is going to be facilitating power yoga. So I'm just like super excited to dig more in with him and just get people moving. We're working on gala because I want people to be in a Black tie affair with their sneakers and their hats and all the swag. And I want us to be in their swag surfing together and just having the best time ever, because that's what we do. Like when we get together, that's just what we do. So really those are my like goals right now. Would like to do some more work in the community. We're working on a couple of programs that we're going to be facilitating with Care Source. So we'll be able to really expand our reach and really getting our 12-week program off into the races, because that is going to be an opportunity for us not only to hire coaches of color, and not even coaches, but assistants. Even if they're not certified, they can help with some admin work and just help facilitate, but also be able to help people in the community expand their business, because the ultimate goal would be for them to be able to expand. So that's what I'm looking to do.
Nice, nice, nice. All right. Second question. Given that little fallout we had with CrossFit, why did you all continue to use the CrossFit name? And it's no right or wrong. I just want to know what you guys thought process was, during that moment, and looking forward to where you are now.
So I wanted to start the Melanin CrossFitters because I wanted to easily identify people and let people know, hey, we're right here. Like, come on over here. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to utilize the name long term, but I knew it would be a very solid foundation, because I think that CrossFit is a luxury. And I think that, I mean, no matter how you put it, we're a cult of people because, we're typically a stickler for moves, we're a stickler for hard workouts. So I thought that the foundation would be very solid. And I changed the name finally. And I was going to change the name anyway, but I wasn't sure what the name was going to be, because I kept going back and forth with my mentor about that. So when we got the cease and desist letter from CrossFit headquarters, it was time to depart.
Cool.
So that's how it happened.
How do you feel about CrossFit as an organization now?
I think that they are, I think that they really need to work on getting their self together in reference to an organization, and just doing some cleaning up. I think they need to identify people that are going to not only challenge the brand, but expand the brand if that's what the brand is supposed to be. I think that they should be more readily accessible to their affiliates, no matter the color, but definitely the affiliates. I think that rather than allowing CrossFit gyms to pop up all over, I think that they should have a cap on that. Because we're all a community and we know CrossFit is a community, but some of the things that they do are very much money driven. And I know a business has to operate off of money, but I think CrossFit has so much more to offer than just money, money, money. I think that if you kind of bring it back in some, I think that you can find the significance of how CrossFit can continue to soar and possibly bring back a community that has been left out, which would be people of color for sure. But I think that they need to do a much better job of diversifying their portfolio when it comes to people in the headquarters. And it's going to start there. So I think that in hope that they would do that. And do it more. And I personally think that, I think for me, one of the things that I think they probably should change is also allowing people to get their level 1 or even sitting for their level 1 certification, and they haven't been affiliated with a CrossFit gym for a minimum amount of time. And they should not be able to just go up and take the test, pass the test, and open a gym. I don't think that that should happen. I think that they probably should reevaluate that and how it looks.
Nice. Nice. And last question.
Mm-hmm.
When's the next party?
Oh, the next party. Oh my gosh. Man, I don't know. Like, I'm a stickler for parties. Like, I love parties. I love get-togethers. I love throwbacks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm having like a personal get together. So I can invite you to that. Like I do a get together every so often. And one of my get togethers is highly attended, I guess. And it's called Questions.
Oh,
Everybody comes with 3 questions. No topic is off limits. Everybody gets a pass card. Typically, the crowd is very diverse. So we have non-melanin people there, gay people, straight people, transgender, everybody's there. And we talk about everything. We talk about religion, we talk about politics, we talk about life,
mhm.
and we just have an amazing time. So I don't know. I'm gonna invite you. Like, come on, come get this work. Like, we're gonna have a good time. And we play left, right, center, $3 a game. So we have a good time.
Let's do
Hey, let's do it.
it.
Say less. Say less. Let's do it. So yes, so thank you so much for sharing space with me. Shout out your gym. Show your gym some love. Tell us where you go.
Oh man, so I am currently at this gym, and we are not CrossFit related, but we have like
Okay.
classes. It is Atlas Gym down in Forest Park. It's really cool. We have some group classes thing going on there, and of course, like some individual, personal training going on. But it's a great gym, man. It's at a good cost for people that so they can afford it. But it also has how do I say this? A lot of group stuff that's from like yoga, the HIIT classes, and they do have a community there, so they do a lot of things together, like little get-togethers on the weekends. So yeah,
I love it. So my last question is for you. We're gonna see you 2024 for the Atlanta Masters Classic.
yeah,
What you got?
I'm being there. I am a master's now, so yeah, I'm in there.
There you go. There you go. Well, there we go. Thank you so much, Garrick, for sharing space with me. This has been absolutely amazing finding out about your fitness journey. Um, Thank you for being a part of our community. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for sharing. So until next time, I'm pretty sure we'll get some more tea from you after you get ready to start training for the Atlanta Masters Classic.
For sure, for sure.
Ah, hold tight.